You're bright and early this morning.
Am I? Yes, I suppose I am. Would you like a coffee?
Thanks.
Paper? I've finished with it.
Thank you. Well, for goodness sake, Zoe, whatever's the matter with you?
Nothing.
Then what's with all the sisterly solicitude all of a sudden?
I'm just trying to be nice.
Nice? Well, nice I can handle. But compared to how you've been recently, this is like you've had a personality transplant.
Really obnoxious sometimes.
Possibly. But at least I'm consistent.
Actually, I'm not just going to let this go. I'm not going to go on pretending that there isn't a reason why I was trying to be nice to you just now. We both know exactly what's happened.
Do we?
Yes. Charity's moved out. In spite of your apparently open-ended invitation for her to stay. And you're angry. And you're hurt.
Oh, I see. I'm angry and hurt, am I?
Yes. You never admitted, of course.
Why do you think she decided to move out when I'm such an obvious meal ticket?
I don't know. I suppose she must have had what seemed like a better offer.
I see.
I'm really sorry to have been proved right, Chris. I really am. I'm actually sorry for your sake that it's over. I'm sorry that she was shallow and fickle. I know you're hurting, but she was a disaster. Now, I'm going to go to work. I'll be back for supper. Let's make this the start of better times between us. Hello, Betty. Oh,
Nearly finished.
take your time. There's no need to rush. It's very good of you to come in so close to the new year.
Well, the money always comes in handy, doesn't it?
I suppose so.
Especially after Christmas. I mean, there's not much to spare, is there? In fact, I don't know how she can afford it.
Who?
Charity Dingle. I mean, she's got no visible job as far as I can see. She always manages to dress fancy, though, doesn't she?
And what's Charity bought?
Oh, no, she's not bought it. Has she?
What are we talking about?
Oh, he hasn't told you. Oh, well, that's funny, seeing as how you both feel about the Dingle.
Chris? Do you mean Chris? What has this got to do with Chris?
Oh, no, he obviously hasn't told you. And you know, you would have thought she'd be the last person in the world. Still, as long as she's willing to pay the rent.
Rent?
But then some men can be soft about a pretty young woman, can't they? Perhaps she's not paying all that much rent. That house, next door to Kathy, she's moved in.
Hey, there's a competition here to write about the best meal you have ever had.
Oh, you'll be able to write about one of my dinners then.
Hey, good one. I could do it. I could do that if I had a way with words. Like.
Don't get up. Just came to see how you were doing.
Beer, sir?
I don't mind if I do. I wondered, you know, now that Charity's moved out.
It's been hard, Seth. Treated her like my own daughter and she does this to me. Had to get blind drunk.
Yeah, it took a real to persuading, didn't you?
You heard she's moved in next door to Kathy's?
She's not.
So, she's not fit for his own house. He has to set her up with her own place, like the tart that she is.
And what about your other problem?
Eh?
Keen.
Shall we go for a bit of a walk? Take our beers outside.
Go for a walk? Nah. Oh, will Lisa?
No.
Oh, go for a walk. Sorry, Lisa, love. We've got to go and see a man about a dog.
It's really nice of you to drop round. Would you like a cuppa?
No, thanks.
Coffee, then? Oh, I might even have some biscuits.
Can we stop playing games? When Betty first told me, I didn't quite believe you had the gall. But now I see there are no depths to which you won't descend.
Oh, no housewarming present, then.
I think you've had quite enough out of me, don't you? I gave you £5,000 to leave Home Farm, which you took. But now I see that not only are you a common tart, you're a cheat and a thief as well.
I am not a common tart. Yesterday I were a common tart, but today I'm your brother's mistress. Isn't that the word they use in papers? And as for the money...
Which you're going to give me back?
Oh, you try and make me. I earned it fair and square. You told me it were mine if I moved out of home farm. Well, I did. I moved here. The house goes with job.
Hiya. You have a nice day.
Arrogant, selfish, manipulative, deceitful little creep.
Well, not little, Zoe. I resent that.
Don't you dare try and make a joke out of this.
Hang on a minute, Zoe. You're not being very friendly here. I thought tonight was going to be the night domestic bliss returned home farm.
You made a complete fool out of me this morning.
No, actually, I didn't. You did that all on your own.
You let me think it was finished. You let me be nice to you when all the time...
Now, look here, Zoe. You made several assumptions this morning, and all of them grossly wrong. And if I didn't disillusion you, it was because it was very revealing being on the receiving end of your so-called sympathy. Selfish? You didn't give a damn about my feelings, about what I might have wanted, did you? All that mattered was that you thought you got what you wanted. Well, you wanted Charity out of home farm. She is.
You've put her in that house.
Yes, I have. It's my house.
She is going to come between us, Chris, for the rest of our lives.
Look, I don't know about that. But you're right about one thing. Well, I hope so anyway. She's going to be around here for a long, long time to come.
Oh, you needed at the restaurant?
No. All's under control. See, Carlos, successful restaurant, it's all about getting your mise en place right.
Oh, is that right?
Mind you, I'll be off in a minute, ready for the evening rush.
That is going so well for you. Things could get a bit slack at the diner sometimes.
Oh, no, it's a completely different operation of share Marlon to the diner. It don't get slack. It's the main difference.
Good. We're really pleased for you, aren't we?
How about the wall pack then? You get slack at all over New Year's sale?
No, can't say we did, really.
Good. All nice and busy then.
Actually, Marlon, if you can hang around for a minute or two, I've got something I'd like you to taste.
Well, perhaps for a bit.
Only take a minute.
I see she's not here then. Oh, Charity Dingle.
Now, Betty, stop it. How's Mr. Turner doing with his back?
Oh, to be honest, Seth, he's laid a bit low in more senses than one. I can give you a couple of pints to take up on a tray if you like.
A good idea, get me away from wagging tongues.
It's a matter of public information, Seth. She's moved in next door to Kathy.
Really? I've seen her already.
That house belongs to Chris Tate, you know.
Alan Turner's not the only one who's been spending time on his back then.
You don't know that.
Hey, it's like them MPs that you read about, isn't it?
It's a scandal. This community is being contaminated, and it's time we did something about it. Including refusing certain people service at the local hostelry.
What can I get you, love?
Well, who'd like a drink?
There's room for two more on there, love.
Go on, I'll have a sweet sherry with you, love.
Oh,
Yeah, I said I wouldn't be long. Salmon roulade. What do you think?
That's pretty good. It's very good.
Well, can I have a bit?
Yeah, help yourself.
You should choose salmon.
Not really. Eric Pollard let me have a batch dirt cheap.
Eric Pollard?
Yeah.
Eric Pollard?
Yeah. Small man, moustache, has an antique shop, sits on the council. Hey, I don't know where he got it from, but it's top stuff. If you like, I'll give him a ring, see if he can get you some. He got it from you, didn't he? He took it off your hands dirt cheap and then sold it on to me, that crafty... Still, Marlon, if you couldn't use it...
Tell you what, Marlon. You should have hung on to this. It's dead good as this.
It's on this evening's menu as well.
Oh, salmon roulade with new potatoes and green salad. $6.95?
can't afford it. Those of us who've led a decent, God-fearing life haven't got that sort of money to throw around.
Well, you chose the wrong side then, didn't you, Edna? But I'll tell you what, I'll treat you both. Because I'm celebrating. So that's one for me, one for Betty, one for Edna.
No.
And one for you, Marlon.
Go on, prove it. Prove that she's a gold digger.
I can't prove it. I just know that she is.
Well, I can prove that she isn't. For one, I know about the money. I know that you offered her £5,000 to leave home farm because she told me.
She told you?
That's right. And that reveals certain things about you, Zoe, that I wouldn't like to name. But the one thing it does reveal about Charity is that she's not a gold digger.
Just a minute. She told you I offered her this money?
Yes.
Did she tell you that she actually took it?
But don't you see? She wasn't going to take it. She was on her way out when she told me about it. I mean, she was leaving, not because of the money, but because of you. She was always going to go on seeing me, but then I offered her the cottage and, well, she must have decided to take the money then. Why not? She was only fulfilling her side of the deal. All that proves is that she's got a head on her shoulders and that you're a fool. £5,000 worth of fool.
The point is, she's got the house and she's got the money because she's got you. You know what this is, don't you?
What?
This is history repeating itself. And you're the fool because you can't see it. But this is like Kim with Dad, and you're being as weak as he was. And like Kim, she is going to have the whole lot one day. But she is never going to get her hands on Home Farm.
Shall I tell you what you are, Zoe? You're jealous. You're a dried-up, jealous old spinster who's having to play the jealous wife with her own brother because she's failed in every relationship she's ever had with both genders of the human race.